All right, 21-5, 21-5. Start lining them up.
23.9.
Track is closed for practice. It's going to be Trevor, Steve, Bald Guy, John Steger, Jason Ewers. Two heats. Yeah, sorry, it's two heats. Two heats for 21-5. Still doesn't explain why nobody's lined up, though. All right, so I'm going to need Austin out there. Lou Torres. No, he's not. All right, definitely going to need a few volunteer marshals.
The Bald Guy.
I need 3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals. John, are you volunteering? Thank you, sir. Take your pick. Vincent, are you volunteering? Thank you. One more. Rob, are you volunteering? Awesome. Why don't you go over to... Why don't you go over next to Lou, and you're going to kind of cover that number 3 area. Lou's going to cover towards me over here. You're in the next one. You're in the next one. I'm sorry? Oh, no, I think we got him.
John Steger.
All right, just waiting for Jason. Oh, whoop. All right. Can we get guys to pause on the track for a minute? Pause on the track for a minute. Steve, could I have you come around? Christian? Just Steve. Thank you.
Steve
and Jason,
Christian.
could you bring it around, please? Was that you that just crossed, Jason? Okay.
Yours.
Okay. Looks like we got our marshals in place. Drivers, if you're ready, you can start to get them rolling, and we will do a rolling start on Q1, 21-5. We are live. Whoa, all the way off there. Good job. That's the first time I've seen that one all the way off the track. All right, everybody's got their first lap in the books. All right, Coming up on 90 seconds in, and Jason is your current leader with a 19.511. Stager with an 18.511. Bald Guy with a 17.501, trying to break into that 18 lap mark. Trevor just bumps up to an 18.516. Steve with a 17.510. Current fast lap put down by Jason with a 15.928. Only one, sorry, say Trevor has a 15.932. Just put that down. Fast lap for Stager, 16.375. Bald Guy, 16 flat. Steve Christensen with a 16.5. 2:30 up, 2:30 to go. Jason, John, Trevor, Bald, and Steve, that's your order right now. Closest race right now, Trevor trying to get that number 2 spot, just a little less than a second off of John Stager.
Two minutes left.
And we are at 90 seconds to go in regulation. Jason's still in the lead. 18.501, dropped a lap. Trevor, 18.505. Bald, 18.507. Stager with an 18.511. And Steve with a 17.514. Your 1, 2, 3, 4 spot are separated by less than half a lap. Time to turn and burn, gentlemen. 1 minute 15 seconds to go.
One minute
So
left.
there are your two current, or your current leader right now is Jason. Coming over the tabletop right now, the roller across the back, little tap there. Round the sweeper, rumble, rumble.
45
Through there,
seconds
the off
left.
camber shot, and in front of the driver's stand. Right there through the serpentine, that's a lap with Jason. 35 seconds to go. Trevor's cut that lead down to just 3 seconds.
Left.
Bald Guy just jumped over Trevor. 2.8 seconds behind Jason. Maybe got some time. Now Bald Guy fought all the way back from literally outside the rink here.
15 seconds left.
All right, keep going.
Yours done.
Jason, that's it for you. 18.5 even. Bald Guy with 18.503. 2.8 seconds behind Jason.
Trevor Montgomery done. The Bald Guy done. Stephen Christian done.
All right, that is everybody
All
done. Everybody
drivers
put down
are
your
finished.
buggies and get back
John
out to
Stager
Marshall,
done.
please. Give these guys a few minutes because a few of them were nice enough to volunteer Marshall. All right. Steve, Christian, I'll have you go over by Jason over there in the middle near the bucket. Jason will cover that number 3 corner and the midfield, and I'll need you on the rumble strips in that roller there. All right. All right, if you guys want to go ahead and get it rolling, we got all our marshals in place. It's going to call off your name as you go across.
Chuck Hayes, Austin Tunney, John Sumner, Lou Torres, Vincent Droelian, Doug Richardson.
There we go. We are under qualifying right now. Caution in the back there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Back corner, Jason, that was you. Yeah, I know you didn't see it. Otherwise, you would have been sitting there. You wouldn't have been sitting there. All right. Chuck coming out strong with a 5.5 second opening lap. All right, that's 90 seconds in. Current leader Chuck Hayes with a blistering 25:10, which is TQ pace. Vincent with a 19:5:19. Austin with an 18:5:05. Doug Richardson with an 18:5:07. Lou Torres 18:5:15. Sumner with a 16:5 even. Austin's only 0.04 of a second off of Doug Richardson for that 3 spot in this heat. Currently, Chuck and Vincent are on top of the pole for the 21.5 buggy. All right, that's 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Chuck Hayes still up at top there. Just set another fast lap, 15:348. Average lap time is nearly a second faster than everybody else. So fast, it makes me think we might need to start teching club nights a little bit more vigorously. Vincent, 19:5:12. Austin, 18:5:03. Lou, 18:5:03. Doug Richardson, 18:5:09. John Sumner with a 17:5:12. Caution after the roller on the west side. West side. $90 to go.
1 minute left.
17.5, you are 1 minute away from starting. 17.5. 50 seconds to go, gentlemen. Chuck, Vincent, Austin, Lou, Doug, and John. That's your running order right now.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
All right, keep it going.
Lou Torres done. Austin Tunney done. Chuck Hayes done. Doug Richardson done. John Sumner done.
Vincent, you're still live. Bring it home. Bring it home. Look out, guys. Hey, we're not done yet.
All drivers are finished.
That
Vincent
means we're done.
Droelion done.
17.5, you're up. 21.5, put down your cars. Come back out to Marshall, please.
Dominic Reese. Rob Russell. George A. Sean Bourne.
All right, still waiting for Austin to check in. I've been doing them with 4 usually. As long as the bucket guy is pretty quick. We got 5. That's fine.
Austin Tunney.
All right, everybody's checked in. Let's get him rolling, guys. Dom, you're live. Austin's live. Sean, you're live. Rob's live. And George. Everyone's live. Let you guys get about a minute in here, and we'll start reading off where we're at. Wheeler, you're next. Wheeler's next. All right, with a minute in, 4 to go. Dom Reese on top, 25 flat, 25.15 for George, 19.501 for Rob Russell, 19.515 for Sean Bourne, 18.515 for Austin. George is about 2 seconds back of Dom, 2/10 up on Rob. Rob, you're 2.2 back, or 2.2 in front of Sean. Sean, you're 3.2 in front of Austin. Fast lap goes to Dom Reese, though, with a 14.847. George is on a 15-1. 15-1 for Rob, 16-2 for Sean, 16-4 for Austin. With a minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Dom still up by 2.7 over George. That is the closest battle now, but it's only 6 seconds now. Dom's checked out on a 25.03. 6.9 back sits George on a 19.509. George is only about a second up on Sean. And then Sean's 2.5 up on Rob, and Rob's 7.5 up on Austin. All right, we're approaching halfway here, 2:30 to go. Dom has a comfortable 7.8 second lead back to George. George is 2.8 up on Rob. Rob is 4.4 on Bourne. Bourne is 4.9 on Austin. Go low in the sweeper or wherever. Watch the sweeper. Thank you, Chuck.
2 minutes left.
All right, minute 30 to go. Dom only 0.8 up on George right now. George is 6.7 up on Rob. Rob 7 seconds on Sean. Sean 7 seconds on Austin. But that's the closest battle is your 1 and 2 right now. 25.15 for Dom and 19.501 for George. 19.512 for Rob. 18.505 for Sean. 17.502 for Austin.
One minute left.
All right, Dom's got it back under control. Second gap between him and George. Fast lap, though, 15.044 for George. Fast lap of the race, so it was a 14.754 for Rob Russell.
Seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Half a second is that gap now between George took over, Dom's second. Keep going, guys, until your name is called. 3/10
Sean
separates
Bourne
George
done.
and Dom.
Rob Russell done.
Sean and Rob, you guys are done.
Dominic Reese
Dom, you're done.
done. Austin Tunney done.
George, Dom's got you right now.
All drivers
George
are
takes it right at the
finished.
line. 2/10 separates
George
you two.
done.
George with a TQ, 25-12. Dom, 25-13. Rob, 19.503. Sean, 18.503. Austin, 18.514. All right, gents, put your cars up. Come out the turn, Marshall.
Sticks. David Sutton. The bald guy. Lou Torres.
Hey, Sean, come down here in front of the driver's stand where the dots are.
Austin Tunney.
Thank you, Sean. All right, everybody's checked in. Let's get them rolling. Austin, you're live. Sutton, you're live. Sticks is live. Ball Guy and Torres both are live. All right, with a minute in, 4 to go. Austin on top, 19.511. Lou, 19.514. Sticks, 19.516. Sutton, 18 flat. Ball Guy, 17.5 flat. Fast lap now. Lou goes to the top on a 15.8. Austin's on a 16.1. Sticks moving up to 2. Sticks to the top right now. Fast lap for him is 16.565. Sutton's on a 16.631, 16.5 for the Ball Guy. Austin now takes over P1. 4/10 up. Lou is about 1/10 back on Rob, a half a second back on Austin. Sticks just does a 15.835. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. It's Austin, Lou, Sticks, Ball Guy, Sutton. Austin by 6/10 on Lou. Lou 2/10 on Sticks. Sticks 3 seconds up on Ball Guy. 8/10 back of the Ball Guy is Sutton. Fast lap goes to Austin, 15.650. Gap is 1.5 between Austin and Torres. Torres is 1.8 up on Sticks. Sticks is 2.5 on the Ball Guy. Ball Guy is 1/10 up on Sutton with 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. All right, approaching 2 to go. It's Torres, 19.510. Austin, 19.511, half a second back. Sticks, 18.507, 6 seconds back. Ball Guy, 2.2 back of Sticks
left.
on an 18.512. Sutton's on an 18.517, 2.8 back of the Ball Guy. All right, minute 30, loose on top. 19.508, 3.7 gap back is Austin. 19.513, 6.5 back of Austin is the Ball Guy. 18.506, 4.2 back of the Ball Guy is Sticks. 18.512. Sticks has got a less than a second gap back to Sutton, who's on an 18.513. 3/10 now separates Sticks and Sutton. All drivers are in the 15-second range.
1 minute left. $45 left. $30 left.
30 seconds to go. Torres on top. Austin second. Really closest battles between Sutton and Sticks. Now Sutton moves up to 4. Sticks down to 5. 2 seconds separates those two guys.
15 seconds left. David Sutton done. Austin Tunney done. The bald guy done. Lou Torres done.
All right. Was waiting on Sticks. All right. Lou gets the TQ and
All
the fastest
drivers
lap.
have
The very
finished.
last lap of the race, the
Sticks
15.592. 19.507 for Lou. 19.513 for Austin. Ball guys sitting back at an 18.505. That's your top 3. Hey, bud. Okay. He's a good man. He's a good one to 45. Yeah, 7:45. 7:45, guys. Lou, Austin's in this one. Ball Guy, Sutton, and Sticks. Lou, Ball Guy, Sutton, and Sticks. And they're going to be a 17-5 guy out there. We will take Sean Bourne. Sean Bourne, go out to turn marshal for me. I'm going to nickname Steve Stevie B. Stevie B. Main. Hey, Rob. Where's Sticks at? Oh, he's in there. Yeah, he needs to text Debbie and see if we need to do something to keep the trucks from coming in. I need him to text Debbie when he's in.
Doug Richardson.
Hey, can I get one more volunteer? Rob's doing
John
the Owl's Hobby
Seeger.
job. Rob Russell, can you come out? All right, then it'll be
John Sumner.
Dom. Can you come out? Oh, never mind. George has got it. You were the next one above
Stephen
Dom.
Christian.
So. Dom, we're good. Don't worry about it. We're good. George has got you. I'm still waiting on my other wheeler guys. Sutton,
Austin
Ball
Tunney.
Guy, and Lou. I got Lou. There's Dom. Dom good on 3. Okay. Just go in front of the driver's stand. I got Ball Guy. All right, just waiting on Cracker. All right, Cracker's there. Let's get rolling, guys. You're good. You're good. No, you're fine. We had it. There's enough guys. Yeah, and if you volunteered last time, I was just going through the list. All right, guys, we are going live at the buzzer. All right, your TQ time is that of Chuck Hayes, 25-1-3. Let you guys get a minute in here, a couple laps in. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Watch in front of the driver's stand, please. All clear. All right, with a minute in, 4 to go. T-Mont's up top, 19.516. Austin second, 2.2 back, 18.501. Steger is 1.3 back of Austin on 18.508. Doug Richardson, 18.511, half a second off of Steger. 1 second back of Richardson is Sumner. Sumner's 39 up on Christian. That had to miss your lap, Steve. 42-second lap. All right, minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Fast lap is a 15.8 by Trevor Montgomery. 16.5 for Austin, 16.4 for Steger, 16.7 for Richardson, 17.4 for Sumner, 17.2 for Christian. Right now, your biggest movers are Austin and Trevor. Trevor drops down to 7th. Now Austin's moved up to 2nd overall on a 19.516. Mr. Consistent, fast lap of 16.5, average lap of a 16.6. 3 to go. 1 second separates Austin and Trevor. 1.1 separates Trevor and Doug. 1.3 is Doug and John. 13 back is Sumner. And then Christian is on a different planet with 2:45 to go. Hey, Steve, Sunday we got a new class starting called the Sportsman class, just to let you know. $2.30 to go. Trevor Montgomery now on top. 1.1 back to Austin. Right now, Trevor's moved up 4 spots to 4th overall. Austin is up to 6th overall. I will not race the A main, so we will not take a B main. So everybody is going, just to let you know. John Steger in fourth. John Sumner fifth right now. 18.5 flat for Trevor. 18.503 for Austin. 18.506 for John. 18.511 for Steger. 17.518 for Sumner. Trevor moved his way. 19.515 all the way up to second place right now. Drops Vincent down to a 19.517. 19.515 for Trevor. 15.853 fast lap. Minute 30. 18.502, Austin up top. 18.503 drops Trevor down. 1 second separates those two. Doug Richardson's an 18.508, 3.7 back at Montgomery. Montgomery's 1.3 back of Austin, 1.6 back of Richardson. Steger.
1 minute left.
That's your top four. Closest battle is Austin and Montgomery. Half a second separates those two. What happened, buddy?
45 seconds left.
He looks like oval. No, just come hang out. Just come hang out.
30 seconds left.
I don't even run a buggy. No, run my buggy into me. No, my buggy is good. No, your steer's way too much.
15 seconds left.
Oh, I saw your little drawing yesterday. I made my wife watch it. Because she always wanted to know who you are because I talk about you. All right. Austin, keep going. Everyone's live. Everyone's still live. Austin, 3.2 up on Trevor.
Trevor Montgomery done. John Sumner done. Doug Richardson done. Austin Tunney done.
All right, all drivers are done.
finished.
Austin, Trevor, Doug, John,
Steger done.
and Steve. Everyone's done. Get you guys to come out and turn marshal. Everybody but Austin, you can sit down. Actually, hold on. Austin, go out. I need Steve to run the board. I was going to have you sit down, but I have to have Steve run the board.
All right, Flight 2, 21.5. You guys are on the stand. I need my first flight of 21.5 out to Marshall.
Vincent Droelian.
On-road and oval guys, don't forget to check jammersraceway.com for the Saturday rotation schedule. We don't want the on-road guys to show up expecting to race, and it's an oval Saturday and vice versa.
The bald guy. Chuck Hayes. Lou Torres.
We need one more marshal in the middle by Trevor, but facing the other direction. And I could probably stand a marshal in front of the timing and scoring. Right where you're at, Sean. Oh, and right there by Trevor. All right, Austin, you've got to your right. You got this. All right. All right, drivers, if you want to get them circulating, we'll go live.
Yours.
Loop is live when you cross. So far, I've got Lou, Bald Guy, Jason, Chuck, and Vincent. Everyone is live. Coming around for your first lap, your order so far is Lou, Jason, Vincent, Bald Guy, and as Chuck crosses, he goes to the top. Chuck comes out swinging with a 15.553 first lap. After a minute, we've got Chuck, Lou, Vincent, Jason, and the Bald Guy. Now we've got Lou to the point on a 19.503, Chuck's a 19.511, Vincent also a 19.511, Bald Guy an 18.510, and Jason a 17.503. A minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Your leader in front of the driver's stand over the single and through the S curves. Now Chuck jumps back up to the point. Chuck's on a 19.504, not quite good enough to beat his previous TQ of a 25.13. Hazer does have the fast lap of the heat so far with a 15.322. Lou's fast laps of 15.889. Bald Guy on a 15.956. Vincent on a 15.806. And Jason on a 16.392. We're coming up on halfway. Chuck's out front on a 19.502, working his way back down to that 20-lap pace. Lou, you're on a 19.514. Jason West on a 18.505. Vincent on a 18.507. And Jason's on a 18.511. Closest battle on the track currently is Vincent and the Bald Guy. You're 2 seconds back, Vincent. Leader Chuck Hayes making his way over the rumbles and headed towards the front of the driver's stand.
2
White
minutes
and green
left.
buggy. P2 Lou Torres over the rumbles in the roller. P3 Bald Guy, black and red buggy down the straightaway. Now Jason Ewers jumps ahead of Vincent. Vincent and Jason, the closest battle on the track. They're switching back and forth each lap. Minute and 30 to go. Hazer's now on a 25.14, just 1 second off his previous TQ. Lou's on a 19.510, Jason an 18.505, Vincent an 18.509, and Jason an 18.511. Jason is currently running the Sportsman 21.5 just stock in this heat. Chuck Hayes
1
is
minute
currently
left.
0.5 of a second off a previous TQ. He's on a 13.513 or 20.513 with a 9. TQ is 25.13 with a 4. 45 seconds to go, drivers.
45 seconds left.
Leader coming up on some traffic, headed through the rumbles. Jason moves by and
30
gives him clear
seconds
track.
left.
Thank you, Jason. You're about a tenth off of the previous TQ, Chuck. Lou, you're on a 19.509. Jason's on a 18.506.
15 seconds left.
Vincent on a 18.507, and Jason Ewers on a 18.510. Master clock is expired. Keep driving till she calls you done.
The bald guy done. Vincent Droelian done. Lou Torres done. Ewers done.
Chuck Hayes is still live, guys.
All drivers are finished. Chuck Hayes done.
Chuck Hayes takes that heat, but not a new TQ. He's on a 25.14. Lou, 25.12, up 4 spots to P2. Bald guy, 18.504. Vincent, 18.508, and Jason's an 18.514. Jason Ewers. All right, guys, set your buggies down and come back out to Marshall, please.
Dominic Reese. George A.
17.5.
Rob Russell.
You guys can take the track. What is that, the 8.4 Heritage Edition?
Austin Tunney.
Yeah.
Sean Bourne. Cracker.
Viewers, do we need one more? Or are we good? We're good with Marshalls? We don't need one more? All right. Oh, there's Vincent. I got you. All right, 17.5 drivers. We have Marshalls. If you want to get them circulating, we'll let Vincent get into position. All right, Marshalls are in position. Loop's going live. Loop's live, drivers. Rob Russell, Sean Board, George are live. Austin, Cracker, and Dom, everyone is live. All right, George comes around with a first lap of a 15.098 heater. Dom comes around on a 15.2. Rob with a 15.4. Sean with a 15.7. Austin a 16.0, and Cracker with a 16.4. Your leader currently is George, followed by Dom, Rob, Austin, Cracker, and Sean. 1 minute down, 4 to go. Leader through the rumbles and over the roller. Makes his way around Austin. Previous TQ by George was a 25-12. George and Dom are trading the lead right now, both on a 25-05 ahead of the previous TQ. Rob Russell also ahead of the previous TQ on a 25-07. Austin's on a 19.5-15, Cracker's on a 19.5-15, and Sean's on an 18.5 flat. 2 down, 3 to go, drivers. Current leader is the gray and yellow buggy of George. P2 is Dom. Across the rumble strip in the roller. Leader across the loop. Dom jumps up to the lead and clear on a clear track. Leader's contending with a little bit of traffic. Again, Dom and George are switching the lead almost every lap as we just passed halfway. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Dom's on a 25.05, about 7 seconds ahead of the previous TQ. George is on a 25.06, and Rob's on a 25.07. Top three separated by less than 2 seconds, all three ahead of the previous TQ.
2 minutes left.
Crackers in P4 on a 18.502, Austin on a 18.506, and Sean on a 18.516. It's like Sean has retired from this one. Fast lap of the heat's been ran by George on a 14.930. One minute and 30 remaining, drivers. Dominique still out front on a 25.05. George on a 25.07. Rob on a 25.07. Current closest race on the track is the battle for P2. Separated by 0.7. Rob, you are also 0.7 off the lead. Coming up on 1 minute, drivers. Got one stuck by the roller.
1 minute left.
All right, leader still Dom on a
45 seconds left.
25.05.3. P2 is George, 1.8 seconds back of Dom. Rob Russell, P3, 2.0 behind George. All three of the top three drivers are still ahead of the previous
30
TQ.
seconds left.
30 seconds to go. Leader over the loop and through the rumbles. Coming up on Austin. P2 over the loop. That's Rob.
15 seconds left.
George, you're 4.3 behind Rob in P3. Less than 10 to go, drivers.
Rob Russell done. George A. done. Dominic Reese done. All drivers are finished.
All
Austin
right.
Tunney done.
Dom Reese takes that one with a 25.06. That is good enough for a new TQ. Rob Russell with a 25.08. George with a 25.13. Austin with a 18.512. Cracker with a 13.337 and a lost pinion. Wheeler, you guys are on the stand and ready to take the track. 17.5 buggy guys, I need you guys to set your vehicles down and come back out to Marshall, please.
David Sutton.
It's the same as mine.
Sticks. The bald guy. Lou Torres.
High school with. I'm like, dude, you got so much like shaving going on right there. There's no.
It's a filter.
Yeah, there's absolutely. You don't have cheekbones.
Austin Tunney.
Hey, Sean. Go in front of the driver's stand, please. Thank you.
All right, Wheeler drivers. We've got marshals. Look alive. Loop is going live. Dave Sutton and the bald guy are on a live time. Lou, you are live. Austin is live and Styx is live. Race is live, guys. All right, Austin Tunney around with a heater of a first lap on a 15.6.14. Lou with a 15.8.31. Styx with a 15.9.46. Bald guy a 16.0 and Dave Sutton with a 17.3. Coming up on a minute down, we've got 3 laps in the books. Lou is out front on a 25.13. Austin also on a 25.13. Ball Guy's on a 19.507. Sutton's on a 18.503. And Styx is on a 17.501. Lou Torres on a 15.393 so far. Austin's got a 15.502. Bald Guy on a 15.874, Sutton on a 16.249, and Styx on a 15.946. Current leader is Austin Tunney on a 25.11. Lou is on a 19.5 flat. Bald Guy on a 19.509. Sutton on a 18.501, and Styx on a 17.508. 2 minutes down, 3 to go, racers. Current leader is the fluorescent yellow buggy in front of the driver's stand over the single and through the chicane. P2 over the tabletop directly in front of your leader and down the straightaway. .230 down, 2:30 to go. All right, 3 down, 2 to go. Austin still out front. He's
2
dropped back to a
minutes left.
19.501. Lou Torres also on a 19.501. 0.2 behind the leader, Austin. Bald Guy, you are 2.9 behind Lou. Sutton, you're 10 behind Bald Guy. And Styx, you're 17.2 behind Sutton. Austin is still currently ahead of the previous TQ, as is Lou and Jason. Top 3 drivers are still ahead of the previous TQ, separated by a total of 4 seconds on the master clock. Minute and 30 to go. Leader down the straightaway. P2 across the rumbles. And the Bald Guy headed through the chicane. Everyone is on their own clock. Again, my top 3 drivers are still ahead of the previous TQ.
One minute left.
All right, 1 to go. Austin still up front, followed by Lou, the bald guy, Sutton,
45
and Sticks.
seconds left.
Top 2 are separated by 0.2 seconds. Jason, you're 7.1 behind Lou with 33 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
P2 gets it wrong over the tabletop roller section. That's going to give
15 seconds
Austin
left.
some room to breathe. Austin still on a 19.5 flat with a 5. That's good enough for a new TQ. Lou also still ahead of TQ on a 19.506, and bald guy 19.510.
David Sutton done. The bald guy done. Austin Tunney done. All drivers are finished. Lou Torres done.
All drivers are done. Austin takes that one home and sets a new TQ with the 19.5 flat. Lou Torres on a 19.504, bald guy a 19.509, and Dave Sutton on a 18.504.
TQ? No, Lou's got TQ still.
No, he doesn't.
No, Austin does.
19.5.
Yeah, you did. Good job, Austin. All right, get up so I can build the fucking farm.
Hey, you blow me.
Hey, Rob. All right, we'll go at 8:30. We'll start at 8:30, guys. 21-5 guys, you're up. Made quite a few turn marshal guys here. You know, look, it'd be easier if I just have my 17-5 guys come out the turn marshal. 17-5 guys come out the turn marshal. Dom, Rob, George, Austin, or Sean, George, Rob, Dom, and Cracker. Come out the turn marshal, please.
Vincent Droelian. The Bald Guy. Doug Richardson. Lou Torres. John Sumner.
All right, 17-5 guys, come out the turn marshal.
Austin Tunney.
I need Chuck and Steve still to check in. Really?
Chuck Hayes.
Don't overturn it. Hey, George, go to 3. Thank you. Rob's good there.
Stephen Christian.
I got everybody checked in. All right, your lineup is going to be Chuck, Lou, Vincent, Austin. I thought there's someone right there. 1, 2. Who am I missing? 17-5 guys. Where's George? I got George. Dom, can you come out and help out in front of the driver's stand, please? Thank you. Hey, George, just keep on walking and let Dom have 3. You're already halfway to where he needs to go. It's Chuck, Lou, Vincent, Austin, Bald Guy, Trevor, Doug, John, Steve, and then Sumner. Are we good with that, guys? Yeah, it's okay. Sean, move Sumner back real quick for me. There it is, all right. All right, Sumner, move up a little bit, and you're good to go. Lights are off. Driver's ready. Turn marshal's ready. And less than 5. Good start, guys. Watch the table. Oh, all clear. All right, with our way working right now, about a minute in, it's Chuck Hayes on top. I believe Trevor Montgomery's 2. Bald Guy was 3. Austin 4. Lou 5. Vincent 6. Stager 7th. Richardson 8th. Christian 9. Sumner 10. Lou Torres goes fastest lap of the race with a 15.984 last time by. 16 flat for Hayes, 16.1 for Montgomery, 16.8 for Austin, 16 flat for the bald guy, 17.3 for Vincent, 17.1 for Stager, 16.2 for Richardson, 16.6 for Christian, 18.5 for Sumner. All right, we were approaching 5 minutes to go. Chuck Hayes has got about a 4.5 second lead up to Montgomery. Montgomery's 2 seconds on Torres. Torres is 2 seconds on the bald guy. 3/10 back of the bald guy is Austin. Then we got 2 seconds back as Vincent. Vincent's 1 second up on Stager. Stager's 1.5 up on Richardson. As our leader crosses the start-finish line right there. See where his gap is as we go by. Next place, Trevor Montgomery, 5.8 seconds that time by. Lou's got that gap down to Trevor about 1 second flat. See where we're at when we cross the line here. That was cute, Chad. Issue for Lou, lap by. 3.8 separates him and Montgomery. 1.6 separates Torres and Austin. Austin's got the ball guy 8/10 back. Issue for Austin in front of the driver's stand. That's going to let the ball guy and Vincent get around him. Right now, the closest battle is the ball guy and Vincent. With about 3 down, 4 to go, 4 minutes to go. Austin slowly reeling in Vincent. 1.7 last time by. Chuck Hayes drops the fast lap of the race with a 15.5. Watch for the start-finish line, Roch. All clear? Oh, issue for the ball guy. Issue for Sumner right there. Chuck Hayes has got out to about an 11-second gap right now. Lou second, Trevor third. 2.2 seconds separates Trevor and Lou. 2 seconds flat right there. Vincent, ball guy, and Doug all within a second and a half of each other. 6.6 back of Trevor sits Vincent. Your top three is Hayes, Torres, and Montgomery. Keep an eye on that gap between Torres and Montgomery. 2 seconds last time by. .210 left. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Montgomery goes up to 2, drops Lou down to 3. Gap between Lou and Vincent is 9 seconds. Vincent's got the ball guy all over him. Now Vincent goes past past Vincent for 4th.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Ball guy 6 seconds back of Torres for that final podium spot. Oh, something happens to the ball guy. Right now, it's a gap 1.5 with a minute 30 to go between Montgomery and Torres. See where we're at next time they go by. 1.2. What'd you do, Jason? All right, approaching a minute to go. Gap's 1.2 seconds. 1.5 now. Chuck's working his
1
way,
minute
lapping
left.
the entire field. That's the reason why I want him to
45 seconds left.
You don't drive through people. All right, 30 seconds to go. Chuck Hayes, 14-second gap on Montgomery. Montgomery's 1 second up on Torres with 30 seconds to go.
Left.
Working their way down Chuck Hayes to start finish line. Oh, little issue there for Montgomery. Got held up on some lap traffic. Lou's working his way through. Not sure if that's going to hold him up enough. No, he's got plenty of gap back to Lou. 3.2 separates those two. $17.5, Blinky, you're next. We will give you
Trevor
time.
Montgomery done.
All right.
Lou Torres done.
Keep going until your name is
Doug
called.
Richardson done. John Steger done. Chuck Hayes done. John Sumner
Good battle
done.
back there for that fourth spot between
All
Vincent and
drivers
Austin.
are finished.
All right, Chuck Hayes gets to win.
Vincent
Trevor
Trollion
second,
done.
Lou third, Vincent fourth,
Austin Tunney
Austin
done.
fifth, Doug sixth, Steger seventh, Sumner eighth. Those are the only ones that finished. If I can get the bald guy, Sumner, Steger, Richardson, Austin's in this one, and Vincent out the turn marshal. So Vincent, Doug, Steger, Sumner, and the bald guy all out the turn marshal. Mr. A-Main right there. Mr. A-Main.
We used to tell Jacob when he was racing, like, all you gotta do is give yourself a shot. Like, get yourself in the A and you get a shot.
Yeah. You never know what happens.
Me servo and servo strips.
No, shit.
No, I turn me servo.
Yeah, I just never.
Not gold, unfortunately.
Anytime a servo does something like that, it's usually like a strip gear. It just takes a while for it to work its way back around, and then it just gets caught again. Man, my sinuses are killing me right now. Dude, that thing is so fast down the straightaway.
What?
That thing?
This? Yeah, it's quick, man.
It's got so much grip down there.
Lou gave me a rev tech. What is that? Trinity rev tech?
Yeah. I've got one of those sitting in my box. That thing is so
I don't
fast.
know what I did to my Tekin. So I it was working, and then I went to go switch, put in a new motor. It's done. Didn't get it to work.
I don't like
Put the
messing.
old one back in, didn't work.
I never like messing with. I always feel like I'm going to miss a shim, or a shim comes out and goes in.
It was
Like
my first time doing it, so it wasn't a great out the gate experience.
Sean Bourne. Rob Russell.
1, 2, Doug, Sumner. Who am I missing?
Cracker.
Vincent in front of the driver's stand, please.
Austin Tunney.
Chuck Hayes, you're good.
George A.
Sit back and be a spectator, sir. All right, waiting for Dom to check in here.
Dominic Reese.
All right, Dom's in. That is your TQ holder as well. All right, our lineup is going to be backstretch is closed, guys. Backstretch is now closed. Our lineup is going to be Dom, Rob, George, Sean, Austin, and Cracker. Dom, Rob, George, Sean, Austin, and Cracker. All right. Good lineup, guys. Lights are off. Turn marshals ready. Racers ready. Less than 5. No issue there at the start for Rob and George. They've had good pace all night. They'll work their way back up, but that gives Dom Reese a nice little gap. Back to Sean Bourne. All right. Approaching 5 minutes left. Dom Reese 3 seconds up on Sean. Sean's 7/10 back to Rob Russell. Rob Russell's got a 1.9 second gap back to George. George is 1.1 up on Cracker. Cracker 7 seconds up on Austin. Fast lap of a 15-1 goes to your leader, Dom Reese. 15-3 to Bourne. 15-2 to Russell. 15-2 to George. 15-8 to Cracker. 15-8 to Austin. All right, 2:30 down, 4:30 to go. All right, that gap back to Sean for Dom's shrinking a little bit, 2.7. But Sean's got Rob Russell all over the rear of him with 8/10. Oh, now Sean Bourne's up there. George passes Russell. 8/10 separates Bourne and Russell. Or George. Russell's 2.3 back of George. Rob Russell does set the fast lap of the race, though, with a 14.913. 3:30 to go, halfway mark, 3:30 to go. 2.9 back is Sean Bourne to your leader, Dom Reese. Sean's 6/10 up on George. George is 2.4 up on Rob. That's that final spot of the podium between George and Rob. Closest battle, though, is between Sean and George as we're watching them go in front of the driver's stand over the single jump through the switchbacks as they're working their way. Oh, issue for George as he hits that tabletop single onto the straightaway. Almost a rollover for your third place car, George. This is allowing Rob to kind of close up. 1.5 was that gap between George and Rob last time by. See where we're at when they cross the sticks this time. Six-tenths between George and Sean. 1.8 on George and Rob. Oh, George rolls it over right at the jump before the tabletop. Long Marshall there. Rob had an issue as well. That's going to give Sean Bourne a nice little cushion back to Rob Russell, who's 2.1 up on George for that final podium spot. As we're doing all this, Dom's enjoying about a 3.6 second lead over Sean. Sean's got a 6.5 on Rob. Rob's 2.5 up on George.
2 minutes left.
Rob Russell just went faster that last time by a 14.8. The only driver in the 14-second range with a minute 20 to go. Dom Reese's 4.6 second gap back to Bourne. Bourne's 3.5 back to Russell. Russell's 2.1 up on George.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
Watch a sweeper before the start-finish line. All clear.
"30 seconds left.
Everyone's pretty equally spread out right now. 3.6 to Reese for Bourne, 3.2 for Russell to Bourne. 2 seconds separates Russell and George for that final podium spot.
15
George just turned his
seconds
fast
left.
lap of the race. 15.126 last time by. Watch the washboards. Watch the
George A.
washboards.
done.
That was Rob Russell.
Austin Tunney done. Dominic Reese done. Sean Bourne done.
Waiting on Rob.
Cracker done.
All right, Rob gets
All
third.
drivers are
Dominic
finished.
first. Sean second.
Rob Russell
Rob
done.
third. All right, if I can get all you guys out there to turn marshal.
Sticks. David Sutton. The bald guy. Lou Torres.
Hey, Rob, when you get a chance, Russell, just in front of the driver's stand.
Austin Tunney.
All right, waiting. Rob is going to get in position, but we're waiting on them. Once you guys get lined up, it's going to be Austin, Lou, bald guy, Sutton, and then Sticks. All right. You guys good with that? Smart ass. All right, lights are off, guys. Turn marshals, you guys ready? Racers ready? Less than 5. Jeez, Lou. Working our way through here. Austin seems like he's got a little bit quicker buggy right now than Lou, but Lou's got a little bit of a black and red vehicle in his rear view mirror. One bald guy working his way up. Got Sticks kind of, oh, Lou turns it over. That allows Sticks by. Gives Austin a little bit more of grace with about 1.4 seconds back to the bald guy. Sticks turns the fastest lap of the race of a 15.2 last time by. Lou's dropped down to 4. David Sutton is in 5. Sticks has moved up to 2. Ball Guys dropped down to 4. Torres is 3rd. Austin's 2.9 up. Ball Guys worked his way back up to 2nd. Torres 3, Sticks 4. Good battle there for that second and 3rd spots of the podium. Austin's 11 this. Issue for Lou right there. Austin's in complete cruise control with 2 down, 5 to go. Ball Guy's got a nice, comfortable gap back to Lou. And Sticks is 1.7 back. All right, that gap back to the Ball Guys slowly shrinking. 3.9 last time by with 4 minutes to go. $1.9 now, shaved 2 seconds off, Ball Guy did. Austin had a pretty comfortable lead there for a little bit. Now the Ball Guy's chunking into that. 1.9, what is it right now? 1.8. 1/10 faster last time by for the Ball Guy than Austin. 3:30 down, halfway, guys. 3:30 to go. Then you got Lou back there, 2.4 back. 1.5 is that gap. Oh, issue for the Ball Guy at the tabletop. That's going to let Lou get by to 2, drops Ball Guy to 3, gives Austin the cushion he needed with 3 minutes to go. That is your leader coming up on you, Sticks. All right, 3.6 is that gap to Austin to Torres. Torres is 1.2 up on the Bald Guy. See where we're at when they cross the stripes next time by with 2:20 to go. 1.1 is the gap between Torres and the Bald Guy. 3.1 between Austin and Lou. Oh, the leader on his lid at the oh no. He's got to push now. Wants from 1st to 3rd. Puts everybody close together.
2 minutes left.
Can Lou go back-to-back Dubs and Wheeler on a weeknight race? Oh, Ball Guy rolls it over at the tabletop. That allows Austin by. Now Austin's got clear track to get to Lou with 1:30 to go. That gap was 1.6 last time by. One flat that time by. Austin shaved 6/10 off with 1:10, plenty of time. Oh, that gap is way below a second now. 7/10 as we're working our way with less than a minute to go. This is going to make for a great race right here. Austin is all over the back of Lou.
45 seconds
2/10,
left.
you can see him. The sunburst orange versus the Dago yellow. Oh, Lou turns it over. Still
30
keeps
seconds
2.
left.
Ball guy's back there. Gives Austin a nice little 2-second cushion with 20 seconds to go.
"15 seconds left.
Should be the last lap. All I'm going to do is play M&M's. My palms are sweaty.
Austin Tunney done.
Austin
Lou
with the
Torres
win.
done.
I think it's his first
The
win
bald guy
outside of
done.
oval here. Bald guy, third. Lou, second. Sticks, fourth.
All drivers are finished.
But Sticks gets
Sticks
the
done.
hero lap of the day, 15-2. I need all my guys up there at the driver's stand or at the